Hi, I'm Brad Olson with Recurrent Advisors. A little over a year ago, in early 2021, my partner Mark Laskin laid out an explanation that today's inflationary pressures closely resemble the inflationary pressures of the early 1970s. However, there was one parallel missing. In the early 1970s, we had a significant oil supply shock. After the Arab-Israeli War of 1973, we saw an Arab oil embargo combined with the formation of OPEC. With the invasion of Ukraine by Russia, we have our global commodity supply shock. Russia is not only a large producer of oil and natural gas, it is one of the world's largest producers of wheat, aluminum, fertilizer, as well as a variety of battery-intensive minerals. What does this mean for investors? It's worth recalling that the early 1970 commodity price spike led to roughly a decade of elevated commodity prices and higher than normal inflation readings. Equity returns were stagnant, fixed income returns were negative, and one of the few bright spots was strong outperformance for energy and natural resources investing. Today's geopolitical events highlight an argument that we recently made in a white paper on the oil market, explaining why the world was likely to use more, not less, of high-cost North American shale in the years to come. The reality that shale will be increasingly needed to balance supply and demand in an energy transition or in an increasingly fraught geopolitical environment has not yet been grasped by market participants, and it hasn't been grasped by the oil and gas companies themselves. High-cost, short-cycle resources are exactly the resources that investors and companies should be looking to develop currently and in the years to come. While we made an economic argument, geopolitics are accelerating that argument and making an even stronger case why oil and gas development in North America is going to accelerate, not decelerate, in the years to come. And the reality is, for assets that are already producing today, whether they're oil and gas wells, pipelines, or downstream refining or export assets, those assets are going to become increasingly valuable as well. For insights like these, please check out our website at www.recurrentadvisors.com, where we share our monthly insights as well as our longer form white papers. Thanks for listening.